The time has come. Moron's gate is upon us.
And we're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Moron Gaming's D&D 5th edition campaign, Moron's Gate. Because quite frankly, you have to be a moron to play.
So very fucking true.
So, I am Talk as always. I am the GM, DM, whatever you want to call it, the most unprepared DM in history. I make a lot of stuff up on the fly because it's funny about that. And joining me again this week is Fat Boy,
Hello.
Jim,
Hello.
unprepared Aliki, and our new player, Colin.
Hello. His name's Colin.
I am. And he's got a very mighty flaming sword.
Whoa.
So, let's do the recap of last week. Who wants to do the recap?
Ike can do it as Ike, or I can do it as I, if you like. I was just on my way to get some royalty-free music to play in the background via my mixer, Fat Boy.
Fuck off.
In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed the intro. One of us made that this afternoon.
That was actually pretty cool. Honestly, I know I sound condescending a lot, but I actually really like that, except for the overmodulation on that one part with the voice. But
yeah, that's because I was doing it at work between phone calls on the inbuilt microphone on the laptop.
Right, we'll start that again. Tuck did half of it. I did the original 3D work at the beginning.
Yeah, but I took off the music you put on and put my own music on because my music was epic.
Alright, we'll stop arguing about that now.
My music was good. I liked that music. That was a good.
Right, we'll start that again.
It's a good track. You know, YouTube is good for some things. Have we brought you enough time yet, Mr. Cracker?
well, that depends. How's that voice?
Ooh.
We're just gonna sit there dancing through this game now, aren't we?
Last week on Moron's Gate. So yes, last week we all woke up in the halls of silence with a poncy elf bloke standing over us with a couple of what were they? Oh, and the elf was called Sirius Altuin. A nice mix of Harry Potter and the Elder Scrolls. He pointed us in the direction of a throbbing purple orb and said that we should enter the gate and start a trial to prove our worth. Otherwise, he would throw us into the portal anyway, because he wanted us to retrieve an artifact. As soon as we were into the bacon-giving orb of glowy purpleness, we were somewhere underground, kind of. Felt like it was musty and dank, and there was Druigar everywhere trying to kill us, because Druigar are angry bastards. They are not surface dwellers. Rod found some gay orc porn, and there was no bacon. Ike found a dagger that just happened to be a present of sorts from my fiendish patron. And it's a dagger that says, you owe me, and the letters are disappearing with every soul that I take in magical splattery and puffy magical goodness. Rod spat in his own mouth. Another soul claim for we met Tiberius, captain of the guard, who was also cast into the dungeon by his brother Cedric, and rather reluctantly joined us on our further adventures into the dungeon. He appeared to be rather ghostly, and doesn't like sticking about to answer Ike's questions anymore, even though he was perfectly willing at the start. And I think continuity. Whist found a gold pendant with a bear print on it. That probably belonged to someone that liked bears. Ike decided to use burning hands to open 2 separate doors just to cover all bases, and surprised a room full of Duragar. Another 4 souls were gathered for Baylor. We got 2,200 copper, 5 silver, 80 gold, iron chain, iron hairpin, silk tabard, fine cloth fine cloth gloves of gold, painted glass jar, silver cloth hunter's cap, rabbit fur mask, potion of greater healing, robe of useful items with 9 patches, and Rod Halfcock gets none of it because he tried to lock me in. How's that for you?
That does sound about right. Do you actually remember exactly how many souls you've got so far for Baylor?
Yes. Because I'm keeping track. I have Ike Felton to consult 1, 2, 6.
Okay. Ooh, you've not got far to go actually.
I've got 2 more to go.
That'd be interesting.
I stab Colin in the back. And I'd just like to say, just so you don't feel intimidated, Tok, that you do now have another player who is also an angry DM who has finally had a chance to play and not just run games.
Oh, you are so fucked. Like, so bad.
Hey, I'm not a rules lawyer. I just like having fun. I just like being a player for one.
Yeah, that does bring me on to a good point. Reminder for anybody watching about the Oxymoron D&D 5th edition rules. I make a lot of them up on the fly to suit the situation and better present the story, as it were.
Well, good. Yeah.
So,
Rules warriors are frustrating, so it's best to make things up. Keep it
Quite
loose.
so every now and then I may say you can't do something when I previously let you do this. And that's probably because I forgot I let you do it in the first place.
Yep, we
But
know.
there is bonus XP up for grabs for epic role playing, and if you do something completely and utterly crazy and ridiculous that I find quite amusing. Yes, Mr. Kraken, you got quite a bit of bonus XP last week.
What? I can't help it that Ike is just the most amazing, charismatic, Bernie Handy gnome that ever lived.
Bonus XP for that man.
That's how you fucking do it.
That's just cheating with technology.
I will remind you, as we have started now, where you are, you have only actually looked in the first 2 cells, and I would implore you to please look in the 3rd cell.
Oh,
screw that.
Is this
Look
the
at
linear
yourself.
side of it where we actually realised that there's someone in that cell and we didn't see him before?
Well, none of you even went down there because I did.
did. I
No?
went down because I saw that there was the dude in the one place, the dude in the other place, and there was a chest. And I was like, these things, they cannot possibly be linked to the doors that they're actually next to. And
What I would like to do anyway is hop, skip and jump away from the 3rd cell, just in case.
And it would help if I was in roll 20. I've got the
Oh
one
my
but-
god!
No, because it all went tits up, and I was throwing the toys out the pram.
Right, so as we do have a new player, would you
Hello?
please introduce yourself?
Okay, well, he is a large, burly, and muscular-looking warrior dressed in chainmail armor, with a helmet that has a ventail of mail that covers his face. He's got an unusual, exotic southern eastern accent, and what is not immediately apparent is that he is a half-orc. What the rest of the characters will not yet know upon meeting him is that he is a paladin, a follower of Dolama, the goddess of the dawn, and sunlight and honor and all that sort of thing. So a very idealistic person. Yes.
I can see the cogs turning already, fat boy. I'm just gonna warn you now. You now have 2 healers in your group.
You know how much work it's going to be to annoy both healers at the same time?
Yeah, considering you have 1 maneuver that will allow you to regain health.
Oh yeah.
Colin, Martin has this thing about annoying anyone that competes with him. Don't you?
I don't do it on purpose.
That's how we roll.
So as before, guys, if you move roughly within your movement speed when you're outside of battles, if you want to ask me if you see anything, not everything will be on the map, mainly because I stole the map from somewhere else and then I bastardized it into something completely different.
I remember this was a fire of some description.
Yes, it's a fire, and on top of the fire is a roasting chicken.
I would like to steal the chicken and then eat it.
Not the chicken.
I think I've got a few questions for people. Like, who are you people? How did I get to this cell? What are you doing? Why have you imprisoned me here?
Quick, Kelly!
I think I can hear something down there. Sounds like someone's in a wee bit of distress. Don't worry, my hands are warm. Oh, the gate, it was open, was it? Or is it not?
Yeah, I opened it to save time because
Aha!
didn't know if you'd remember which switch was which.
Greetings, tall man. Who are you? What are you doing? Do I have to kill you?
Greetings. My name is Sully, and I have no recollection of how I got here. Who are you people?
Well, that was pretty much the same as ourselves. We got thrown down here, kind of, with a bit of an incentive. But my name is Ike, and at this point, I would like to cast my.
Yes, if you must.
A gust of wind suddenly whips up around Ike, and his cape sort of flutters in the breeze. A pleasure to meet you. At the moment, as you have no recollection, I think I might as well tell you that there's a whole bunch of Durgar down here, and they're not very friendly. However, we are friendly, provided you are willing to give up 20% of any loot taken to the cause of Ike Ansi Upskirts and Company Limited, International and domestic. Whatever. Kind of ran away with myself there. Oh look, fire.
Well, that's not exactly the greeting I expected when I found myself waking up in a mysterious dungeon, but, given the relevant peril that these Durga may represent for you, would you care for any assistance in keeping you and your company safe?
Do you like bacon?
Bacon, yes.
Good man,
Wait.
you're with us. That's it.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, Dolamar has nothing against bacon in the religion, so it's all good.
Ah, religious type, are you? We'll get along swimmingly. Just don't try and convert me or I'll burn you, okay?
I remember him mention. I obviously must have heard from over here. I heard something about he was not expecting people to be so nice. As, you know, he's just woke up in a dungeon. I was like to walk up and go, "Hello, I'm Rod."
Hello?
Oh, you're actually going to start quite pleasant.
Might do. We'll see what my next roll is if you allow it.
Go on.
Oh,
And
Rod, and you, Solitaire. This is, oh, sorry, what was his name? He likes bacon.
There's someone called Whist.
Yeah, that's Solitaire. Gin Ronnie. That's it. We're staying.
Right, we're sorry, but I think we do anything else.
No.
Patience.
Instead of putting my hand out to shake it, I will do this. Fuck! Well, that cock check went so well.
Oh.
You know that chicken I found? I'll just hand that over.
Right, wait. Rod, on seeing this great hulking beast stood in front of him, gets strangely aroused.
Oh no.
Rod is now tenting and has disadvantage on charisma.
I would like to
That's
slink
what
away.
you charisma modifier like that.
I'm gonna slink away like half bent over.
I just remembered what I was supposed to do. Did you put in my check? That's what Ryan said the other night.
You
That's
what?
because you've got a cock check, pawn check, and all that. I
Oh.
forgot to put my check in. That's what it was.
Oh yes, actually, well I remember, Colin. Every single character's got an individual check. Ike has a check for bacon,
Bacon.
which is called the Pork Finder, I believe.
Quite.
Can also be used for finding dwarf women. I'm not quite sure why, but Rod has the cock check and also the pawn check.
The cock check is a double check though. It can also find chickens as well as penis.
Because he's searching for a chicken in particular.
That's what, you're making it sound so bad.
Is it the chicken I think it is?
It is that chicken.
Oh, it's so cute.
Here's the time traveling chicken.
Cross-dimensional chicken.
No. it
Pan
wouldn't
dimension.
work.
Mm.
What wouldn't work?
Well, it wouldn't work 'cause it's totally different character.
Yeah.
I hope one day to meet you again.
Oh.
I like.
I've got Drew in my campaign.
Oh,
So much meta going on right now. Completely other
Wait,
games.
No, we're playing Moron's game.
Come on. Are you guys just standing around? Because if you are, I can bring a Wraith out
Well,
right now.
I thought Colin had dropped, so I was just playing for time. Well, when I say playing for time, I was playing with sound effects and YouTube creation.
I'm hiding a penis right now.
See, because I've got a mixer, Fat Boy, I can listen to it while you don't hear it. I'm sorry.
Right, are we moving on, or...?
Well, he's decided to join us, so
Yeah.
let's find
Yes.
things to stab.
Please lead on. I think you've been here longer than me. You know where to go.
So,
I wouldn't place any money on that.
have we thoroughly investigated this room?
No.
wait, don't we have another salve left? We didn't open last week.
No, we opened it, didn't we?
No,
That's-
we didn't
that's-
open.
Yeah, we did. No, we did.
Yeah, we did.
There was the body in the one cell that Ryan was going to animate, but we were pushed for time, so we just found stuff. And then there was the chest, and then there was Colin, what's your character's name?
Silly.
Silly. Sully. That was it.
Sally.
Right, I'm pretty sure I haven't done it in this.
Ike Wazowski. Sorry. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure I didn't do this in this room, so I'm going to run a porn finder check. 19 bitches.
Nice.
And I believe I actually have
You got a list of porn now, haven't you?
No, I have a specific porn for this room, and I'm just trying to find the list. Where's it gone?
Won't you typing fingers?
Oh, it is a Dark Dwarf's Desire S&M Special Limited Edition, number 1 of 52.
Nice.
It's in mint condition.
Good.
Would anybody else like to run any checks while you're in the room?
I want to give. Ike wants to have a thorough, looking under tables and all that jazz. So I'll do an investigation.
Investigation.
And
Hmm.
why can't I see my character sheet?
You should be able to.
I can see Wist's. I can't see mine.
You're not logged in tonight, yeah?
No.
Yeah, took it off the wrong one. There we go.
There you go. So investigation. Come on, guys.
So you don't want to try and intimidate the table?
Not
it a
again.
If my investigation check turns out it's a no, would a 5 be enough to find whatever's in this room?
You find a bloodied sock.
Ooh.
Looks to be about dwarf size.
So, does it look like it might have once? Is it a fine sock, like it might have belonged to Captain Guard or something like that?
No, it pretty much looks like it would belong to a farmer. In fact, it smells a little bit like it belongs on a farm.
Was it used as a vegetable plant?
Oh.
What?
Thought I took things a bit far.
I mean, I can go horrible with it, but no, it was not.
Okay.
Getting a bit of echo from somewhere.
Ike holds up this sock and goes, I'm not quite sure what this was or who it belonged to, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be dead by now. Any ideas, anyone? If anyone would like to.
I am not doing an investigation
perception
check on.
inside.
No, not on a bloody sock. No.
Wait.
Oh, actually, as a cleric, as there's blood on it, would she be able to do like a medicine check or something to see why there's blood on the sock?
CSI Affleck.
Yeah. I can
I'll allow
text her.
I'll allow it.
I don't know.
Sweet.
Medicine
She'd be able
check.
to do like a medicine check or
Nice.
something. Ooh, 18.
Whisk knows that the blood seems to have come from a hill dwarf.
Oh, so it's not a Jew guy.
Male, roughly about 120. Time of death, roughly about 7 years ago. Also, the gentleman is wanted in a series of crimes, which can now be closed.
Case closed.
Right, over here, I'm guessing that's some kind of table.
It is a table.
I would like to approach it and
As
ask
you
it for its
approach
hand in marriage.
Roll a charisma check.
Oh fuck! Wait, I got disadvantage.
You have, yes.
Somehow still got a hard on. Don't know how, but we'll not even ask why. Oh no. The problem. Go on.
As you kneel down to ask for the table's hand in marriage, Tiberius just phases through the wall and walks straight through you, groin to face.
I got teabagged by a ghost.
Would anybody like to run any more checks while you're in this room? It's been a good game so far. We've had a lot of cock jokes and
It's pretty much what we do for 2 hours. Could I actually just rummage around the table and check if there's anything in there?
yeah, do an investigation check for me.
Not intimidation. Actually, no, I'm better at intimidation.
You won't be at the moment because you'll have disadvantage.
What, because I've had a ghost balls across my head?
Well, no, because you get disadvantage on any charisma check.
Oh, yeah, true.
You're looking around the table. Pretty much, you just find some old, sort of rusty, tortured devices, a few blades, thumb screws, that sort of thing.
Can I put them in my pack to go with the pawn I just got, because it's an S&M one? I could probably
Yeah,
sell them together as a job lot and get a bit more money.
You can if you actually put them in your pack.
Yes, I'll actually put them in my pack.
Yeah.
I know what you've wanted me to do then, I know I'm not going to do it.
Any more for any more?
Do you want us to?
I'm indifferent, and
Try roll a perception check. Probably crap. Bloody hell.
Ike lights up his pipe.
I knew it.
Whist can discern. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but Whist is almost certain now that the room was at one point used for torture. She can't tell you exactly
Well-
how recently.
Well, we can make it pretty recent seeing as I've got these torture devices.
Just because Ike is, you know, a sensitive gnome, and Sully has only just woken up, I'm gonna see if we can find some bacon down here for him.
Oh. You don't manage to find any bacon, but what you do find is vegan alternative bacon.
That's just cruel, you can't give a person that.
He
It's
rolled a
alright,
1.
he's a paladin, he's only a step away from a druid. Here you go! Found you some bacon substitute.
Oh. Well, I think we should leave this unholy and ungodly place.
We'd
There's no
like to.
point dwelling here further.
Best
We've
thing you've
already
said
opened
ever.
the door quite sufficiently. Watch the charred remains as you step through the exit way. Whoops.
Didn't we do this door as well?
Yes, it was thoroughly opened.
You actually managed to open all three because it was such a good roll that you got backdraft on the flame. So you got this door over here is open. You open the door to the torch chamber, and you also open this one over here.
These things are going to be done. This way, I think. Oh, hang on. Is Ghostly, what's his name, up to anything?
Someone's inside me.
Tiberius is just following you quietly.
Okay. So, Tiberius, what's the deal here? You were nice and chatty before, and now you've gone a fucking mute. What's the matter with you?
You
Yes.
just get no
And
reply.
who is this strange person that seems to materialise like a ghost?
Well, this is this here is Tiberius, who was nice and chatty before. He's also looking for this artifact, and we thought we'd give him a hand. You know, sort of. He give us a hand, we give him a hand, we burn him. But he's gone all weird now and incorporeal.
Well, how bizarre. Hello, Tiberius, my name's Sally.
Tiberius turns around, bows his head, and says, "Greetings."
Son of a bitch!
I am Tiberius, Master of the Guard.
Well, I am Sally, of the cult of Dolamar.
But with a build like that, you could definitely be a guardsman one day.
Ike stands with his arms crossed and looks incredulously at at Tiberius.
Tiberius looks at Ike and says, "Ah, my good man, there you are. I've been looking for you."
Looking for me? You've been in the same fucking room, you daft bastard.
I'd like to say through the doorway, Andy teabag me face.
What's the matter with you? Are you jumping in and out of the Feywild or something? Too many mushrooms. Stupid fucking hippie bastard. Call yourself a guardsman, you couldn't guard a mushroom patch, you'd be in there.
Oh God.
Ike's comedy stand-up tour coming to a tavern near you.
Not if you never make it out of this dungeon, no.
Oh, Ike'll be getting out, I can assure you. Ike will be getting out. Or else.
I got plenty of character sheets. You can do what you like with Rafe.
Oh, blood. Right, so, yeah.
Tiberius is just like, I haven't seen hide nor hair of any of you. I walked ahead, you disappeared, and I never heard you since. I've just come out of that room and followed you here.
Ike would like to think momentarily as to what the hell is going on in this dungeon. Not necessarily about this. Oh shit! All right. Does a 6 give me any insight whatsoever?
Ike is pretty sure there's something funky going on.
Yep, that's what I thought. Good news, everybody! Well fucked.
Follow me, my good gnome. Follow me.
Now, I'm a little worried by this.
You know what? I've got to follow him at
You
this
could
point.
just lead us into a whole den of whatever the fuck, and then just go whoop into the floor, and then I can't burn you for doing such a thing.
Tiberius will turn around to you and he will just put his finger up to his lips.
I thought he could, but we can give him the benefit of the doubt.
He will lean in close and say, "It is imperative we are quiet to gain the upper hand. I have scouted ahead and there are Durgar."
Rod, as he hears this, sits there going, "A woman wit, a woman wit, a woman wit, a woman wit."
The lion sleep tonight. Everybody.
Is this in character for Ike?
No.
I was.
A Wimbleway in the corridor that echoes very loudly.
Well, it seems as Rod has already made quite a bit of noise.
I ready to fight. I stand there like an angry cat.
But you can't exactly be surprised considering you've already been pre-warned about the presence of Durgar.
True.
So,
They do like to go in with me.
These ones not so much, they feel a little bit more comfortable. So I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Oh, so we got the emo kids who were hanging out in the closet before.
Now
They
these
didn't
were,
want to be seen by anybody, so they stayed in the darkness.
that is one good. That's
That
not so
really
good.
is for me.
You got good initiative last time as well.
Come
And I
on.
got crap.
It's intoxicating, so yours I get crap.
Yeah.
Ryan's are all.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Well, I haven't got any initiative modifier, so mine seems to just suck all the time. But let's see what we've got ready, because I used my gun.
Five. Okay. Okie dokie. So we will be Whisk, Sally, Rod, Ike, and then the usurpers. Okay, Whisk, it is your turn.
What is the threat? Oh, these at the end here.
Yep.
Can I ask them what they want?
They
You've
just
rolled-
grunt.
Is this what?
They just grunt.
I'm just checking something. Sheet.
I got my move to got my move completely planned out.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack this one here with crossbow.
Okie dokie.
Ah, shit. Oh no, good.
Ooh.
That's good.
That's it.
That's good.
And he takes damage as your crossbow bolt strikes him in the shoulder. But he seems unfazed.
Great, they're on drugs.
It is your turn.
So, is it my turn now?
It is indeed, good sir.
Right, well, I'm going to push straight forward past this lot to here. Right. And I'm going to sort of call on the power of Dolamar to grant me her divine blessing with my sort of sacred weapon and strike at one of these Durga, the one to my left. I'm not sure how to light it up to say which one it is.
That one there.
Just click
Right.
on it to ping.
Yeah, you just hold
So-
your cut down.
Click and hold and it'll ping. But the one on your left hand side, on your shield arm, yeah?
Yeah.
And just so you know, asking for help with your weapons never seems to go well in this game. Oh, but it
That-
does now.
That's
First
that's a
time
pre-
ever.
that is a pretty powerful strike. And it sends a Duragar reeling. Okay. Rod.
Right then. I would like to. Right. I'm going to move up to here, but as I do so, I shout the immortal words "Go Go Power Rangers!"
You get a +1 on your attack roll.
Fucking yeah! And I'm going to attack him with the Great Sword of Penetration. Boom!
Holy motherfucker, Jesus! I'm just for you.
And because you're only one away from a crit, I'm going to let you crit that. Because I gave you a +1, I'm going to let you crit it.
Get in!
So roll your 2d6 or whatever it is. Yeah, 2d6 in it for a great sword.
Yeah. Because I'm looking for my character sheet, can't find it. Like my actual PDF version. There you go.
He is bloodied. He is a mess. He is shocked that a human would ever be able to do this to Durga.
Can I just use a random free action and sit there dancing? Till my next turn.
And do a performance check.
Ah, I killed myself. Son of a bitch.
You dance like a dad at a disco.
That'll do. We're good for
Nothing bad happens. You don't get any bonus. Right.
that. I can deal with that.
Ike.
Yeah.
Crazy little bastard.
Can he beat that?
Ike jumps forward, rolls, and skips past. Sully stands amidst the three ugly sons of halfling bastards. Will an 18 do for intimidating them?
An 18 will do. You have advantage on your attack roll.
Marvellous. I cast Scorching Ray at all three. Boom! Burn.
They fear you.
Marvellous.
There are no words, they just fear. Your scorching ray penetrates them.
Ooh.
The one north of you is now bloodied, the one in front of you is getting there, he's not too bad. And the one below you, it looks like he might fall over any second.
Quick question. How is a creature bloodied from a burn? Usually when you get burnt, it kind of seals the wound.
He looks like Harvey Two-Face. In
There we go, that'll do me.
And I forgot to add Tiberius here. Who is actually going to help you, by the way. That's if he can actually move anywhere. Yeah. So Tiberius moves straight through Wisp, through Sully, and moves up here. Line up. Character sheet.
Ooh.
That's a hit, and the Durga goes down. He is dead, no more, deceased.
Motherfucker stole my death blow.
Stealing kills. Even NPCs are stealing kills.
I must
It's
collect
okay.
sword.
It's party XP, it's fine.
I don't care about XP. I want to know what I get when I collect all these swords.
It's now the Durga's turn.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Well, you said they are suffering from fear.
Yes,
So-
they are, yeah.
Do they have disadvantage on attacks against me?
Yes. In fact, he's not even going to try and attack you.
Oh, I am boned.
He's going to move up here and he's going to try and strike Tiberius. Oh. And he's going to miss. In fact, his mace is just going to swing straight through Tiberius, and Tiberius is just going to look on quite worried. And the fellow down the bottom is going to swing at Rob. Yeah, he missed too. That's the naughty dice. So, Whist, it is your turn.
Getting a little bit crowded now.
Yeah, I'm small enough to stack.
No,
Just
I'm
don't
gonna
creep on my head.
I'm gonna attack this one. Ah,
Oh my. That went well.
what happened?
She is technically behind that character though.
So,
Whist swings her warhammer Missing the dwarf, but bringing it down in an arc where she just manages to clip Ike on the shoulder. Ike takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no, you didn't get 7. You crit missed. See that little red box around there? That's what gets people killed.
Usually yourself, but not others. But
Did you want me to take the damage off?
No, I'll do you damage.
Cool. I don't. Yeah. All right. Oh! What did you do that for?
Sally.
Hit me.
Okay, I think I'm just going to wade straight in and hit the guy to the right of me, since there's less people attacking him. So, hold on, just open up the character sheet again so I can do this well. And oh, nice.
No. Damn. Nice roll. Show him about the damage.
Yeah.
The damage is going to be enough.
That's a hell of a modifier on the damage, though.
The Durgar just disappears into a mist.
God
And
damn, he stole my kill.
You guys can argue about kill stealing. Like. So it is now Rob Halfcock's turn.
Would like to approach around everybody. I haven't got a song prepared for this one, unless I can do the Rocky theme tune, but copyright reasons we can't. I would then like to penetrate him with the great sword. Son of a fucking bitch.
Ooh. You bring the great sword up as though to do a nice downward strike, but unfortunately you're just a couple of inches too short, and your great sword of penetration just sort of ricochets off the flagstone floor. No damage to anybody in the vicinity.
Just my sword is now blunt.
That's fucking right.
Ah, stop. I would like to use Action Surge, so I can make another move, basically.
You remembered!
I remembered! I would like to try again.
You may.
Oh, come on! Oh man, I needed advantage. That would have been so awesome.
You pick the great sword up, scraping it across the flagstones, and in sheer determination you bring it down for one more strike. You get a solid strike, it shatters his armor, and he still manages to stand tall, but it's a powerful blow.
Oh shit, I forgot. No, we're good. I just remembered about me. My critical's a 19 now, but it was like, oh wait, no, damn. Ah, I wanted that kill. Right, can I use that? Like, can I just back away and just leave everybody else to murder it?
Yeah, but his attentions are on Tiberius anyway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get hit. Yeah, I'm done.
Ike.
Yeah. So how badly damaged is he looking?
It looks as though if you like just took a toothpick and sort of stabbed him a couple of times, he'd probably fall to the floor.
Couple of times?
And by toothpick, I may be referring to a knife of some shape.
Mhm. You say a couple of times, you forget that there's a very important sort of duty that Ike has to fulfill.
Yeah, as long as you get a solid strike, then you'll probably get your duty.
Okay. In that case, I will go in for the kill with my awesome dagger of Balor pleasure in stabbing. And motherfucker!
What?
That's how you fucking do it. Will a critical do, sir? With critical damage and then a critical damage.
Unfortunately, this Duragar's got an AC of 23.
He's also intimidated.
He also has no armor now, by the way. A purple whirlwind encompasses him and
Yeah.
just sweeps him away as if straight through the solid ceiling. Fireworks erupt around you, and you gain a little flamey halo for a moment, and the M and the E on your knife both disappear. And as you are holding the knife,
Yeah.
it changes shape in your hand.
Ooh. Now hang on. Now hang on. What shape does it become?
The blade seems to widen up, almost forming a gladius-type blade. You now have a short sword of Balor. That is a +1. And it just has hatch markings down it. 20 hatch markings.
I know what they are. I know what they are now.
And you hear a voice inside your head that just merely says, "Thank you. Your service is still required."
Marvelous. That's what I like to hear. So this +1 this is anyway. 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6 for sure, sword.
Cool.
Well, I think blissfully ignorant of any demonic goings on, I'm just going to kneel and pray in thanks to the god. Be strong and courageous, and do not be afraid or tremble at them, for Dolama, your goddess, is the one who goes with you.
Yeah, anyone got any bacon?
No, in character. I like your character.
So was mine. I was after bacon.
You want bacon? Search for bacon. Or ask the person who's proficient in finding bacon to search for bacon.
That was the subtle hint.
On a memento, I am just fulfilling the general advice. 20 hatch marking. There we go. Bacon. Ike starts sniffing the air. And 10.
You find on the table one rasher of rather fatty, like not quite cooked, half-eaten piece of bacon.
Half-eaten. How long has this bacon been?
It does appear that the Duragar was eating it when you came rattling down the corridor, but it does seem like it might not be actual pig bacon. It might be from something else.
It better not be turkey bacon. Because that's stuff's just a lie, let's be honest here.
Can I intimidate it into being real bacon?
And this is why stuff never gets done.
Is this because I once allowed you to intimidate a knife?
Yes. No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll breeze past that bit. Hey, I've just got a wicked charisma modifier, alright?
You do, you
Just
do.
like I like being able to use that.
Right, so Tiberius is going to turn around to everybody and go, we must move on with haste. We must carry on.
All
We must find the artifact, which none of you have ever asked what the artifact is, by the way.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
No.
What's the artifact?
It's the old mage staff.
The
Well,
old
I
one.
ain't touching that.
Well, that sounds. Does that sound expensive?
Oh, it's completely and utterly priceless.
No, so I can't sell it.
Not expensive then.
It is a one-of-a-kind, unique staff that can be used for traveling in the dimensions.
It sounds like something we could steal, do with.
Well, I wouldn't say we could do with it unless.
You could roll
So,
an insight or a history or something, and I can give you.
I'm going to turn on Tiberius. Turn and look at Tiberius and ask him in a nice, calm, and polite manner. So why the fuck do you want this staff, you bastard?
I want the staff to seal the gate that we were thrown through.
All right, so you want to fucking trap us down here? Get too far.
Once we are all on the other side. I have
right,
no
I'm with
reason
you
to
now.
trap you down here. I may perhaps throw my brother down here.
No, that's not very sporting of you.
I don't think it was very sporting when he threw me down here.
Yeah, but
If he threw you down, how do you intend on getting out?
Once we have the staff, we can use it to return to the halls of silence.
but it's boring in there. It's like the worst library ever.
Once we get to the halls of silence, I can then put you up in the local tavern.
I'll only do it for free beer.
Tavern, you say?
Beer you shall have, and all the wenches that you can sing. Although, to be honest, I get a strange feeling about you, Mr. Hathcock.
Quick question: how is the buffet?
They do the best wings.
Right,
Yes,
let's
we-
get the stuff. I'm done. That's all I needed to know.
Does Tiberius, and this might start to piss me off now. Does Tiberius know anything about the elf?
Tiberius, you asking Tiberius, yes?
Aye.
Tiberius will turn around to you all and go, I don't like that elf. I don't like owls in general, and if I get my way, he will be down here when we seal the portal. He is scheming and conniving. He used to be such a pleasant fellow.
Just like they say in all those paedophile documentaries, it's always the nice ones.
Yeah, it's always
And
nice.
they're always fucking elves as well.
Yeah.
Nobody likes elves. Let's start there. Right.
Goddamn owl.
Which way do you suggest then?
Are you talking to Tiberius?
Yes. Supposedly
I
he knows
haven't-
where to go, so.
I have no idea, but I can tell you for a fact that there was murmuring and whatnot coming from the room up here.
Murmuring and whatnot?
Define whatnot.
It's very difficult to define the sounds I was hearing as I was not that close, but they were definitely coming from that direction.
I'm guessing this is a door into it.
No, that's just a thingy.
I
Alright.
know.
Can I move up to here? And then I would like to basically use my porn senses and just double check you aren't filming anything in there.
Go
Alright.
ahead.
I'm here to fix the privy.
Rod is pretty sure that there is definitely no porn going on, being posed for in the vicinity.
Well,
This
then I'm
door-
not interested in that way.
This door here, is it actually ajar or is that just a map?
No, it's ajar. The door is ajar. From when the Duragar came through.
Aha.
Doesn't look like a door. Doesn't look ajar. You'd be able to hold something if it was ajar.
Yeah. It's a room of holding.
Or is it?
It's a room of devouring.
Or is it?
I would like to look through the open door. I don't want to open it up. I just want to have a little.
Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah.
Right.
You see an empty room. Seems to have been a bedroom.
Seems to have been. I would like to investigate.
You may.
Oh, crit!
You find, hidden beneath the one mattress,
I'm listening.
a copy of Gnome Gal's magazine,
Oh, sweet.
which looks to be in fairly good condition. Doesn't seem to be soiled in any way, shape, or form. And a rather large coin purse.
Ooh. How much is in said coin purse?
Would you like to open the coin purse?
No. I would like to check it for traps.
Give me a perception check.
Oh shit. Ooh.
I mean, how many times I have to tell you, but you know, you still insist that there's going to be traps.
Yeah, because we know you're lying. You're going to be lying at some point about it.
Yeah, and I know what I did to you lot on Monday.
This is not the bit that thing I was telling
I
you.
don't care. I any closed coin purse, I am going to be wary of. What do you want to say?
Perception, investigation.
I'll go with perception.
You can't intimidate.
5.
You are pretty sure you're holding a coin purse.
Ike opens up the coin purse.
Inside, you find 7 rubies.
Oh, ooh. Yeah.
No, that's it, just 7 rubies.
Oh.
But underneath the rubies, you find a small golden claw.
Okay. What sort of claw does it look like?
Looks sort of like a talon, like a sort of an eagle's claw.
Okay. Is it token sized or is it like actual life size?
It's sort of token size. It's
Scale
about-
model.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just tie the coin purse onto my belt.
As you tie the coin purse onto your belt, it jingles, has that way that, you know, when a coin purse with rubies and a golden little claw would jingle when you move.
Well, no,
Nothing.
not really.
Nothing more, nothing less. No traps in here, nothing to see, goodbye.
Did I
All right.
buy...
Well, I found a ruby in there.
Did I by
And,
chance ever see like Ike pick up any porn?
Give me a perception check. Where were you stood? By the door?
No, chair.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Or a porn check, actually, one or the other.
No, because both of them are so fucking terrible for me. Actually, I'll do perception because it's wisdom based, and I'm pretty good at that. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Hey!
You're pretty sure you just saw Ike with the ruby. Just the one.
Apple.
Damn it! I slink away thinking there was porn, and I'm really gutted about it that there wasn't.
Alright, so should we try and find this girl, brother? You there, Mr. Magical All-Hearing God! You have to go in front.
You talking to Sally or?
Yep, to Sally.
Yeah, new guy is now tank.
Contact me. I can do all things. So
Sorry, what? Broke up a little bit there.
So, yeah. Which way do you want me to lead on?
Well, that ghostly twat heard something up that way.
Okay, let's head up that way then.
That's what she said.
And then you intimidated her, and then 2 girls, 1 cup happened.
Oh.
As nice. Cool. Disgusting babies come from there. Come on, let's go! Whee! Ah, there's nothing there. Oh wait,
There's a
There's a
doorway up here.
door.
I might have bought the dynamic
I can just about see it.
Um,
Would you like to investigate said doorway?
I will.
I would actually, at this point, say to the group, there's a table and chairs over there. We could sit down and discuss what we're going to do and take an hour short rest so I get all my spells back.
You're
Oh,
not
but-
going to be able to take a short rest in this location.
Hey,
Rod,
This isn't Skyrim. You can't rest with enemies nearby.
right, Rod basically hears that idea and then runs forward and just attacks the door.
Ah, shit.
Roll an attack roll.
I stands back.
Yeah. These either go really well or really bad. Pretty fucking bad.
Oh,
Actually, no. What's the AC of a door?
10 if it's a wooden door.
yeah, 10 for a wooden door.
Damn
12
it.
for a banded wooden door and 15 for metal door.
Rod runs into the door, bounces off it, and as he does so, the door just gently creaks open because it wasn't locked.
Damn it! I had my next attack for that door anyway. You know which one it was.
Ooh, what's it? Ooh.
Oh, I got knocked back. So. Did Jim just have a heart attack?
You see what I see.
I do.
I see what you see. I see all.
Oh, I know! I just saw it in the back. Yay!
Come on!
Can I just avoid the other 2 guys and just run in, grab the chicken and run out?
As the door creaks open, these 2 Duragar hear it and turn around. Unmoved, they just stay exactly where they are, firm-footed. But not flat-footed, okay?
Right, I would like to quickly throw out a plan for the team. Right, I want everybody to take out them, and then I'm just gonna run through like there, grab that, maybe go around the back, run back like that. Yep, got it. Go. I don't know how to clear that now.
If you actually looked at the situation, it would be quite apparent that this gentleman here had been being beaten by these 2 gentlemen.
Yeah, but my theory was still pretty good. Well, we could just finish him off.
We could just enter the room.
This is you moving me back and
Yep,
forward.
yeah, because I moved and then you moved and I tried to move back a little bit because I can control your...
Alright, and because it's gobbles, I think it is, I will obviously go first. I'm not going to get right close to him. I'm going to just move up and say, well, what do we have here?
You just hear a really gruff voice come back at you. Who the hell are you?
Avon lady!
Harcock, and I'm fucking Ike!
Oh, I was going with the Avon lady.
Roll an intimidation check.
It's for the greater good.
The greater good.
Oh,
Yeah, we should have gone with the Avon lady.
should have gone with the Avon lady. Performance check probably would have aced that.
As you say that, they bear down on you,
Mm-mm.
and you now have disadvantage for the first round.
Ah, for crying out loud.
They got a 15, you got a 8. So if you'd all like to roll initiative,
No, I didn't.
Oh,
15 lads, you've got a decent initiative.
14. I'll take it.
Ah, you got my roll.
Arr.
Quiz. Ooh, I go first.
I've just noticed something. There's somebody missing from the hangout.
yeah, I know Colin's not
Oh, yeah.
Just noticed.
Is he still moving though?
here. Yeah, we're still in roll 20, but I'll see. I mean, there's only 2 of them, as you can see, so there shouldn't be that. He's still praying.
Yeah, that's who we're going with. I like it.
So, have they rolled? Or,
yeah, they rolled. They got a
Oh,
10.
cool. So it is Ike.
Mhm.
Ike says, "Don't worry, lads. We're your relief. The boss sent us down here to relieve you, so you can go and get some scram."
This is gonna have to be pretty f***ing good.
Gonna feel worn.
16.
They laugh.
Shit.
As,
Can I?
as you are probably aware or unaware, Duragar only work with Duragar.
Not necessarily.
Can I tell them that I truly am the Avon lady?
Give
Hey,
me
like you.
Bollocks!
It doesn't count. It doesn't count because it was my turn anyway. It's fine, it's cool. That never happened.
I was
No,
just
no,
thinking
no.
of
Never happened.
that happened. That
No, it
happened.
didn't. It didn't happen.
Yeah, no, speaking is a free action.
Oh, shit.
So they just turn, the one turns round to Rod and goes, "A lady you may be, but not from Avon."
Well, it's time to
Yeah.
start killing.
In that case, can I still make an attack even though I did the little Decepticon thing?
Yeah, you can make an attack, you just have disadvantage for lame rolls.
Too good. I look at both of them, and I sort of just rather quickly say, "Sorry, Rod." Actually, no, wait. That'll work. Oh shit, that'll hit him as well. Shit. This could be interesting.
Yeah, do not kill
don't
the
for-
chicken.
Don't forget you've got collateral damage as well on area of effects.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said shit. That would hit him too.
It's fine if you hit
however-
me, I can deal with it.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna hit you. Ike just sort of looks at him and goes, and acid splash forms on him, and it damages him if it hits, and also the guy next to him and Rod. Ooh, Jesus.
Well,
No.
fuck.
1 or 2 within 15 feet, so you can just aim at these 2 guys if you want.
See him?
You don't have to, you won't get Rod with that. 'Cause
1 or
it's
2
actually-
within 5 foot.
Yeah.
5 foot is literally in front of him. You can't get the other guy though. When he says 1 or 2,
No. I cast it at him,
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah, they're
It's 5 foot from the point of impact.
Ah.
Right, so it's a DC 14 depth, yes?
Yarr.
I'll do both at the same time. The one in front of you takes full damage.
Sweet. Save me.
The one next to him just steps back for a moment, the acid splashes on the floor and he just walks back, completely missing him.
Great.
Rob.
The guy in front of me, I'd like to stab him because he would not believe I was the Avon lady, and he did call me a lady. So, time to penetrate him to show him that I aren't. Oh! Oh no!
Ooh,
I just remember something.
you got disadvantage, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh come on!
oh,
You know
that
what?
was 22 damage.
Just because it was a critical, I'm gonna allow it this one time. I'm gonna let you have that. Just because he called you a lady.
Hey, coming back.
So he's dead,
I should bloody hope so.
and now he's massive, apparently.
Legit.
It's now the Juragar's turn. This one is gonna move up. Son of a bitch, just move. Oh, forget it. That's a 19 to Rob.
He hits.
19. It hits, yeah?
Yeah. If it's against me, AC, yeah.
Doing a grand total of 4 damage.
Oh, can you hear us now?
Oh my spleen.
Are you there, Cole?
I've come back. Managed to get back again. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
Right.
Can you roll initiative now?
Yes. I guess Sally was too busy praying he didn't even notice the fight start.
That's what we went with.
In fairness, I don't think there was much of a start to this fight. Rod saw
Yeah.
a chicken and ran for it.
Praying.
I did make a plan, but nobody went with it.
Yeah. Whisk, it is your go, my darling.
We kind of jammed up the doorway though.
Yeah, but she can get past Ike because he's only a gnome anyway, and she's only a halfling.
I am going to do my very hot
Jeez. That's a lot of death.
Oh, that's not great though. I think that's a miss.
The rays of flashing light just seem to go straight around the Juragar,
It's very
impacting nicely on the wall behind, leaving, you know, a motif of the sun. Sally, if you are back with us,
Right,
you
yeah.
can- we'll work on the assumption that you hear there or thereabouts.
Okay. There or thereabouts. Ooh, people to kill. In that case, if I get a turn on this initiative, let's just move in and strike the nearest one. Seems easiest.
You can move past Rod and Ike, because Ike's only a gnome anyway, so he's only small.
Okay, and yeah, I'll just go for a normal sort of hit with the sword. No point in trying to use any special powers just yet. It'd be a bit of a waste.
You obviously didn't hear how I opened the doors.
That's gonna hit, but it's just a glancing blow. He seems to be hit by it, but he takes it in his stead. Oh, not minus 21. Doki. Yeah, where are we? Ike. And you no longer are suffering from the effects of your tremendously awesome introduction to these.
Okie dokie. So,
Speak ill of its mother. That's what you want to do.
well, I kind of use the intimidation thing all the time.
True.
I'm trying to break away from that trope. And
My illusion doves.
Illusion. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
I would actually like to cast Minor Illusion.
Oh shit.
Yes.
I would like to create the illusory figure of a rather attractive female Duragar right there, so that he turns and looks.
Roll a deception check.
Where's Minor Illusion?
Alright, hang on 1 second.
Flick through the
Because
roots.
it can be something up to 5 foot tall, obviously.
Yeah, it's 5 foot square, so that's big enough to hold quite an attractive dwarf. How big is her beard?
Oh, it's down to the floor.
Right, I'm gonna make this a DC 15.
What?
No. And he
Minor
failed.
Illusion.
Yeah, no. And he is completely and utterly tricked. He turns to see the illusory woman and cannot tell any difference. He's
Sweet.
not quite intelligent enough.
I stab him in the back with the short-sworded bailiff. Do I get advantage? Do I get advantage?
You do get advantage.
Yes! What a crit, do you?
I would say a crit is going to do. And you know what happens when you crit with the short sword
Yeah.
bagel?
What? No, I know what happened when I crit with the awesome soul ensnaring dagger bailiff.
A void opens up beneath Beauregard, and he just, like something out of an early cartoon, just stands there for a moment, looks about, and then all of a sudden just falls. And as he falls, you just see this whirling mist of blood spurt back up.
Can I, just as that portal appears, you know the old Alton Towers advert for the Vertigo ride?
Oblivion, don't look down.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Can I just say, don't look down?
That's why.
Royalty free. Public domain. It's one of the reasons why I love that song so much.
He did.
I need to log that on the Souls Collective.
Are we now out of battle?
Does one of the tally
Yeah.
things appear to like glow? Does it glow red?
One of the tally things glows red for a second, and then just, it's as though it's being wiped off. It just forms a dust that goes onto the wind and just goes around you and then disappears.
Sweet. Shame it doesn't stay glowing red. That would have been nice.
Right, so we're out of battle, come through the move, yeah?
You are free to move.
I would like to go to the chicken and check if it is actually gobbled or not. Is it gobbles?
Roll an insight.
Ah, fuck, it's gonna be a dragon. Insight.
Yeah. Or a history. You've got a history with gobbles.
Yeah, screw that. I'm taking history then. You can't be any worse than what I just had.
I'll let you double roll on this one. For gobbles.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, it seems you knew gobbles quite well. I'm going to say you have advantage on that roll.
Oh.
See, look, I am a kind of merciful DM.
He's
You
letting me
know
get gobbles back.
You know this isn't gobbles, but
Oh.
this is definitely a descendant of gobbles.
So gobbles gone around a bit.
Bloodline.
Right, in the pack you go.
You putting Gobbles Junior in the pack.
Yeah, he goes in the pack like old Gobbles used to do when he had his head sticking up the top.
Just over here, sort of like Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah. But I'm going to, this one is not going to be called Gobbles. I'm going to call it Robbles.
Rubbles?
Robbles.
Yeah.
The figure in front of you
Um,
appears to be the size of a man. And yes, I know he's got a nameplate because I forgot to turn it off until you actually got to the point where you asked him his name.
can you hear a leaf there?
No,
Begin.
just about, but I think he's picking it up on your mic.
Oh, what? Oh no, I can hear. Fine. Good.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think these XLR cables might be shite.
Yeah, buy new cables.
Mm-hmm.
So the figure in front of you looks at you and just goes, "Thank you, thank you. I thought they were going to kill me."
I would like to approach and say, depending on who you actually are, we might. So who are you?
I am Sirius Altuain, Master of the Halls of Silence.
Wait, what?
The fuck are you doing down here, mate?
Hang the fuck on a minute now. Who did you just say you were?
I am Sirius Altuain, Master of the Halls of Silence in Athleham.
Is this dude an elf?
Yes.
He is. Does he look like the other Sirius Altuan?
Other than the fact that he's wearing a mask, he does. You can't tell if he looks like the other Sirius Altuain because he's wearing a mask. The
I'd
previous
ask
one-
if we can try and remove the mask, but last time somebody did that, they ripped a child's head clean off.
Would you like to ask Sirius if he can remove the mask?
yeah. Can you remove your mask, please, so we can actually check your true identity? And we'd like to see 2 forms of photographic ID and your driver's license.
Can't be a student union card.
Or a citizen card, because nobody takes them.
So Sirius puts his hands up to his face and gently removes the mask, and he looks almost identical to the one that you met previously. But he looks older. Doesn't look. It looks as though the life is almost escaping him. He appears to be a very ancient elf.
I don't trust elves, so...
Does he need medical assistance?
He informs you that although he may be tired, weary, and beaten, he will be more than strong enough to escort you away from this place.
So many escorts in this dungeon.
I know.
This is some dodgy kind of Las Vegas establishment.
You sure we didn't
Or-
fall into,
we are
like, the
currently-
brothel dimension?
The Dungeons and Dragons Hangover Part 4.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember who the fuck we were, why we were here, and now we're meeting escorts and, you know, all this weird stuff.
Ghosts that give you fucking teabagging.
And Sully was Doug, because he wasn't with us to start with, we found him.
Just wait till you actually get to a tavern.
God.
So, right, would you like us to roll anything to see whether he's lying, or wait, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check if you like.
Oh.
Or a perception, perhaps?
Um,
You could try intimidating him.
Tell me what the fuck you're doing down here and whether you're the real Sirius or because we met some twat up there before we got chucked down this portal and he looked a bit like you, so I want to know what the fuck is going on. You came out of me, you bastard. Come on. Ew. If I were to spend my inspiration token, would a 16 do you?
You don't really need to. For a start, he's an elf.
Eh.
It's possible.
So,
I'll sell it for you.
Just as a little backup, though, I'm going to cast my gust sensory effect so that my cloak and all that looks menacing.
It's already letting you have it, but you're adding to it, aren't you?
Yeah? Dude, it's got to be done. I love that sensory effect. It's got to be used at every opportunity.
Sirius looks down at Ike and just goes, warlock, I see.
What?
I'm very in tune with magical energies.
Oh. Have you got a staff?
I do have the staff.
The staff or a staff?
The staff.
Give it here.
An item of this magnitude cannot be entrusted to a gnome.
Have you met my paladin friend here?
I think he's being quite racist. I think we should fill him in.
It's okay. Please, already.
This man here is a trustworthy man. He worships
I am
God,
indeed.
and you know you can trust him. He is a defender of the people. I will smash your fucking head in if you didn't trust him.
Trust is not the issue here. The issue is returning the artifact to its rightful place.
Oh, we'll fucking return it to its rightful place, right up your fucking asshole.
Just like sort of tabletop in here. Sirius is like a 12th level spellcaster.
I don't give a, I'll shove that stuff so far as up his ass, his teeth will be clacking.
Right, everybody, right, before we start beating on him, roll new characters.
You already said he was an elf and he was intimidated by me, so I'm just sort of reinforcing the intimidation.
Sirius will look at Sully.
So please forgive these uncouth companions of mine. They mean well, even if they don't sound like they do.
Manners.
Who the
in
fuck you calling
such
uncouth?
short supply amongst adventurers these days.
Like farts and casts gust.
Just waft it.
Sirius casts gust and your fart comes back in your face.
Sorry, carry on. You were doing something with
So, Sirius, could you perhaps tell us how this staff could get us liberated from this place?
All we have to do is return the staff to the altar in the crypt, and then we will be sent back to the halls of silence.
Oh, crypt?
Fear not, there is nothing in the crypt. The crypt is merely just a place where we keep the long dead king.
No. Long dead kings. Not a good idea.
I have a question for Sirius, while we're at it. How does he know Robble's a descendant of Gobbles?
Many years ago, when I was just a small young elf, a group of adventurers came to our village. Their chicken took a liking to my family's chicken, and the rest is evident.
Wait, there's evidence. I'll take that. Add it to the stash. Come on.
Wait a minute. Fine, say that again.
The adventurers once went to his village when he was a young elf, and Gobbles got a little bit frisky with every goddamn chicken in the place.
Do you know where Gobbles ran away to?
And chicken can't make anything happen.
Gobbles wasn't really a chicken, it was a rooster in disguise. He just liked drag.
Yes, we know the technicalities of this, but we don't care. It's D&D. We can make it up. Um,
Magic!
did anybody by chance know where Gobbles got to? After, you know, impregnated all the same gender of itself, but whatever.
No, the adventurers came and went. The chicken came and came
Like a lover in
and
the night.
came and came and came and came. Have we really had enough of the sex jokes?
Nope, never.
Would you like to ask
Someone's
Sirius
got to speak, mate.
anything else?
Would we like to ask Sirius something serious, you mean?
No, you don't have to ask him anything serious.
Why so serious?
Because that's a good man.
Yes.
Sirius would inform you all that the reason he was down here in the first place was to retrieve the artifact. Because he believes the artifact is the only thing that will help him find the missing king.
Oh no,
Oh.
you checked the crypt where the dead king is meant to be buried.
The long dead king was the first ruler of the north. The missing king is his descendant. There are 4 families in the north. Only one of them rule as monarchs, the rest rule as lords. I fear it is a plot by one of the other families to usurp the king and take the realm for themselves.
Do they pay well?
I am a servant of the king and therefore the kingdom. We pay handsomely.
You and I might have very different ideas of handsome, considering you're an elf.
Ha!
It sounds like an honourable cause, restoring a rightful king. Presumably he is rightful.
He is rightful, yeah. He is definitely right.
Oh, they all say they're rightful. Some twat down in the south says he rules the kingdom. Some bloke up here says he rules the kingdom. Someone else says, no, I rule the kingdom. They all think they're rightful.
Well, if we succeed, then clearly Dolamar supports him and he must be rightful. So if we win, God's on our side. And he's the right king.
All right,
And if-
then. I'll steal the crown.
And if you fail, you know, Balor might have some more openings. Just
Excellent.
saying.
I would like to ask Sirius a serious question. Does he know if there's any porn in the corner?
He can tell you he's been in this room for a very long time, and he has not once searched for pornographic materials of any which shape or size.
You are the worst prisoner in the world, my man. I will turn around and I will fucking check.
Where's that captain of the guard douchebag that's running us up the garden path?
Here, he was
Oh, is
outside.
it? So we're 100% sure that this Sirius is actually alive, and he was being held against his will by the Duergar down here in the Halls of Silence, while Sirius is up in the Halls of Silence telling us to come down here. And
Well, actually, yeah, I'm going to check if he's a ghost. I would like to try and to touch him on the shoulder
uh-oh.
and not gently.
I would like you to roll. No. You touch him on the shoulder. He's definitely a corporeal being. He's
Rod says, how
definitely-
long have you been down here? Have you had a prostate exam lately?
I just put on some rubber gloves so you hear some snaps.
Serious without saying a word. Turns around, bends over slightly, and drops his trousers.
He's an elf, of course he does.
But no, it's at this point where Tiberius walks in the room, looks at Sirius.
What, is he half bent over?
Rather than, he's not actually bent over.
Totally clear.
Rather seriously, and just says, "But Sirius, you were." And Sirius will cut him off and just say, "I fear that we have interlopers in our midst. You were usurped by your own brother. I was accosted in the dead of night by Duragar and dragged down to this godforsaken place.
Which I call a good evening.
Didn't pay a penny either, you know what I mean?
You got a bargain.
You usually have to pay for that shit."
All right, so you're going to join us here, or you're not going to run off like this fucking twat here?
I will join you. I will carry the staff of pride.
And you said he was a 12th level spellcaster?
He is.
Get in front.
I was already going to lead the way, seems as I seem to be the only one aware of the way out.
Fair enough. You make a very valid point there.
And Sirius, you mentioned something about Tiberius being usurped from his brother. Does this mean Tiberius is your once and future king?
Tiberius is the captain of the guard.
But is this like, Captain of the Guard swapped with the king for a day so he could go into the town?
The king's not a dwarf.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty
It would
sure.
save us a lot of time if we, if this dude was king. We'd just be like, oh, give us the money. Oh, come on now.
I'm pretty sure, considering I wrote the story, that the king is an orc of description.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, we found him. He's right here. Well, quite possibly he's bastard. That's good enough. Right,
Rod moves
should we
round
get
and
a
says,
shift on then? Because I'm getting hungry.
Would you like to do anything in this room before you leave? I know
Close the
No.
door, take a short rest.
you can close the door, take a short rest. The door has some substantial bolts on the inside of it.
Sweet.
Right, short rest sounds good to me.
I get all my spells back.
Sure. Actually, I get my.
What line is that?
No, I'm a warlock, so I get my spells back on
Yes,
short
I
rest.
get axe and shade back though.
You get action surge and your healing surge, and if anybody would like to spend any hit die, then now would be a good time.
I have a healing thing? I have a second wind that I haven't used. How do you
well, while you're having this rest, are you going to search the room at all, or are you just going to...
there you go.
Yeah, might as well have a look around.
I've got a 15 second time round.
Ooh.
Okay, so Rod, you're searching for porn.
It's in there. In the character sheet.
Rod finds a copy of Orc Bikini Monthly.
It's not as high class as you want, but it'll do. Or was that orc?
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'll do your HP. Have you done yours? Like,
Yeah, I've added mine on.
that's good. Okay, while you're also searching the room, you find a few artifacts. You find a painted glass idol, appears to be a god of some shape, form or description.
Godboy can have that one. That's now your name, sorry. Godboy.
You find a pair of fine leather boots with silver buckles.
Ooh.
You find a bag.
Uh-oh.
You find a potion of fire breath, and you find a potion of healing.
The boots. Can I have the boots, please, people?
Crack on. As long as I can have the potion of fire breath.
Deal.
Sweet!
As long as somebody in the party is writing down who's got what, I don't care.
I'm just putting the boots in my armour because I'm going to wear them.
I'm writing down what we've got. If someone takes something, put it in your own character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, the boots, what are they again?
Fine leather boots with silver buckles.
What was in the bag?
its bag. Would you like to investigate the bag?
No, Rod's the one who I'm just keeping him along here.
You also found a painted glass idol.
Quick question: did the boots give me any extra armor?
No.
Not even from Lego. Crap. I'd like to parade around the room a little bit. Many boots.
Ike, you investigate the glass idol. You can see quite clearly that it is a representation of Balor.
Ooh. Okay. Do I detect is it like a communication device so I can talk to him when I want or anything like that? Can I make some sort of a check?
Do an Arcana check.
Okie dokie. That's
I
probably
think
not-
it's just like
Yeah, I do it, I got it.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Probably better than yours.
More than likely.
so. What you really thinking this thing is? It's a glass mobile phone.
Well, yeah. I mean, pretty much.
Ah, shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, hey,
Better than yours?
I'm the warlock here. Oh, shite. That went swimmingly.
Could I ever go see if I can beat both of you?
Do it.
Can I do an investigation?
What the fuck?
Oh god.
Oh, this
that
is
went
going great.
well. Oh,
You
Christ.
could just try holding the artifact to see what happens.
I hold it and caress it gently.
As you do, you are surrounded by a purple mist. The others can't see this, only you. You are now in pitch black with just this purple mist that surrounds you, and you just hear Balor say, "Ah, my collector.
Hi, how you doing?
Shouldn't you be working?"
Hey, I am. I just found this little mobile phone doohickey here. Anything extra you would like to bestow upon me today? I am your favourite warlock.
My second favorite.
Oh. Who's the first?
You shall meet soon enough.
Excellent. This is like the Sith. I'll take him out.
If there will be nothing more, I have souls to look at.
Actually, if I may, I've admired your work for many years, as you well know. Could you possibly tell me anything about this dungeon? As this little device thingy here was found in this dungeon, that we're trying to find some undead king. Any insight you can give us would be grand.
You stand in the tomb of the long dead king, the first ruler of the north. His son is who you seek.
I kinda knew that already.
You will find something of great power within these halls that will aid you and your companions, for I have seen fit.
Righty ho! Vague as always. Thanks, buddy.
Do not let too long. You have souls to collect.
Alright, I'm on it. Wait. Where's the red button on this bastard so I can hang it?
The mist just descends around you, and everybody is now looking at you rather strangely as you were just talking to yourself.
I don't look at him strangely. I know he's weird.
Hi. So, just on the cup and straw there, there's something that'll help us
The
get
fuck is a cup and straw?
cup and straw. The cup and the straw. There are no phones up here in the north, you see.
I thought he would have been at least a cup and string.
No. Plenty of straw, not much string. But we need to get moving. Got a quota to fill. and gems and shit, and godlike things. Come on, motivation. Let's go. If you want.
I needed no more excuses than there's stuff to kill.
Everyone else up for going? And
Yeah,
finding-
we've lost Colin again, but
that'll be bad. So, Sirius said he was leaving us.
Sirius will leave you, but if you exit the door, you'll see a message for you.
Where's the message? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, cool. Is it just me that can see that?
I can see it.
Only you can see.
Oh, as in the character.
Only I can see the message.
Sweet.
It's scrolled across the floor. It's actually scrolled across this far wall, but
Yeah, I get you. I trust my fiendish patron more than I trust the elf. This way, let's go.
I'm not even going to ask how he knows which way to go. I'm just going to trust it.
I've got a sneaking suspicion.
You've got a raging clue. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I'll move Sally along with it. Right, come in.
Is good to go to room, or is the door open, or what?
The door is ajar, as you can probably see.
Just run in and shout Leroy Jenkins. That was an intimidation.
Into the room shouting Leroy Jenkins, you are then painfully hit by the fact that there's actually nobody around.
There was. Yeah.
And it seems that you have previous experience with Ajar. You sort of know the signs. You're starting to get the signs when they're there but not there. And they are definitely not here. Alright, cool.
Is there any porn?
You cannot smell off cheese anywhere in this room.
Was that against my is there any porn?
Roll a porn check.
What's a 9 get me?
You coming?
9 gets you nothing. An 11 will be good enough. Bear in mind, I'll give you a +5 on that anyway, because you already know you're looking for something in here. So, you have found 4 tomes. There is a tome of necromancy.
Ooh. Yeah.
A tome of healing waters.
Okay.
A tome. Well, I couldn't think of a better name, so it's just called Fighting Dirty.
It's basically just pictures of stuff being kicked in the dick, that is.
Dean Ambrose Bible.
And a tome of the Enlightened.
Okay, I see what's going on here. So I'm going to take the Tome of the Enlightened and give the Necromancer one to the Paladin, so he needs a bit of corruption.
I like it.
So look here, folks. There's been a kind of interesting development here. Are you at all interested in reading? There's one here with pictures, Rob. This one's clearly for you.
I'll take that. It's not the right kind of pictures.
I hand out the books to the preordained people that they're meant to be going to. And
Okay, right.
have a
Well,
quick flick through my Necromancer.
at a quick flick through, your tome of necromancy allows you to add 1 necromancy spell to your spell list of your current level. So you're a 2nd level spellcaster, aren't you? And basically this is a free spell. It's an extra spell slot. This is once per short rest. So you get an extra one. Rod, your Tome of Fighting Dirty, if you actually succeed in hitting your opponent and you actually beat their AC by 2 or above, that's a little bit of metagaming, but I didn't know how to word it in You can use a free action to push the creature back, but you have to make a strength challenge. If the creature loses, it's push prone, and you get to do 1d4 damage, hitting it with a low blow as it falls to the
Right,
floor.
2 seconds while I find my journal, then you can remind me of that. Where is your journal thing in this? So I'm never going to remember that if I don't write it down.
I'll do it all for you in a bit. The Tome of Healing Waters gives a cleric the ability to make a healing potion from blessed water, so you can use a clean water source. You can make 1 potion per day. It will take 20 minutes to make the potion. And the Tome of the Enlightened gives the paladin the ability to ask a deity for extra power, which will be a 1d6 roll, and then I will tell you what you require.
I'm guessing they were odd gifts.
Those are your gifts.
It isn't gobbles, but I got robbles, so we'll do. I don't even know why my character sheet has a spell book.
You're looking for necromancy spells now, aren't you?
Well, we're coming up on time anyway, so don't worry about it right now.
Right, as you are leafing through your book, Sirius will enter the doorway and just say, "You are going the wrong way. If we are to get out of here soon, we must..."
Oh, calm your tits.
No, yeah, actually, calm your tit. You weren't showing us where to go, bitch. So either show us where to go, or shut your fucking face. I'm gonna get my ass kicked for that. I know I am, but it's worth it. Never call an NPC a bitch. I've learned that. I still do it, but I've learned it.
Right. In the essence of time, and the fact that you're retreading on ground. Sirius, you're scorching.
Right. When we do the editing for YouTube, one of us needs to put it in sometime later for that little bit. What the fuck? I can't find myself. Oh, there we go.
Sometime later. The party regather in the tomb of the ancient long-dead king, and they're about to fuck something up.
There's the soundbite. That's all we needed.
As you enter the tomb,
Rod shouts, "Quick, rub your dick on everything."
Oh. That escalated.
We know it's going to go bad, and might as well speed up the process.
Sirius approaches the tomb of the long dead king, placing one hand on it. He puts the staff in a small little pedestal in front of the tomb.
Just as I move up to here, does it look like the long dead king has got a giant hard on? From like a funny angle.
As he does so, the spectral image of the king rises from the tomb. Ah, Sirius. It has been some time since I've had your company. Who are these? And Sirius turns around to you and goes, "It is bad manners not to introduce oneself to a king when approached."
I am Rod. Who the fuck are you? You can never trust if it's really them or not. Just saying. How many HP have I got to take for that?
None.
Because I'm not going to get caught out one time doing that.
Ike, being quite an intelligent gnome, knows that it's probably a bad idea to intimidate a Wraith King. So he simply says, "Your Grace, the name's Ike, warlock, gentleman, and at your service, provided you don't want to try and kill me. Then I might take issue." And he casts Gust. and stand there. Look.
I am quite fond of the presence of warlocks.
Everybody is.
Your trickery always amuses me.
I take offence of that and hide and stand and look in the corner.
It is passage back to the halls of silence, I assume you require.
And if I may, Your Grace, as a deathly sort of figure, have you got any idea what's going on down here?
My halls have been being desecrated, but for the most part, they stay away from my final resting place.
Uh-oh, desecration. I'll hide in the other corner.
I fear it is most possibly the Duragar again. They tried this. Must have been 100 years ago. Is there any more questions before I send him back to the halls?
Do you have any gold left in here that you might give to us if we were to figure out who's trying to usurp your bloodline?
Man of action, I see. Or should I say, a gnome of action?
Yeah, thank you, Your Grace. Ike likes his pack.
That's because he's short. Sits back again.
At the foot of my final resting place, you will find a small offering jar. There may be something inside that you can use to aid you in helping my bloodline.
Why, thank you. Ike steps forward and grabs the jar.
You find 50 gold pieces and a small
Guys, there was nothing in it. He's lying.
Now, if there will be nothing more, I would very much like to return to my sleep.
Quick question: if you're, you know, a spirity type being, can't remember what word you specifically used, but I'm going with that. Any chance you know where Gobbles is? You know who Gobbles is, damn it, and don't lie to me. No, that was not intimidation before you even ask.
Gobbles. I met an adventuring group once before. They had gobbles amongst them. Can't say I recall where they ended up.
Would some of that gold you give Ike remind you?
There was no gold.
Are you trying to bribe?
Yes.
Bribe the dead kid.
Yes.
Who just gave us the gold in the first place?
Great.
Rob is spirited away.
Oh, son of a bitch.
In a flash of
Bye-bye,
blue
Rob.
light. No, blue light. Not purple light.
Yeah, pretty much.
Any more questions before I send you back? I grow ever so weary with your presence.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could
Might as well come join me for that.
Beam me up, Scotty.
And with that, you are all spirited away back to the halls of silence. Well, you would be if I could bothered to put that in the and it would do. And it would do. That's everybody, I believe.
Right, what is the twat?
Wrong guy.
Sirius looks around. My temple has seen better days. and he just yells to this lot down here. Seal the portal until I return. And the portal closes.
Rod shouts, while laughing to himself, "No, my porn portal!"
And Sirius exits.
Hey, come back. Ah, you bastard. I knew there was something. He said he'd give us fucking money.
Tiberius looks at you all. I have finally returned. It is time to reclaim my position as Master of the Guard.
Quick, everyone gang up round him so he can't run away.
But first, I believe I promised you all a drink.
Oh,
To the buffet!
We've already woken up without any memory.
I shall take you to the finest tavern in Affleck.
That's what
Isn't
I'm
this
worried
what?
about.
Yeah, this is what got us in this problem, wasn't it? Really?
None of you were drinking the night before you ended up here, except probably Rob, because he's always drinking. That's completely unrelated. That's what we're missing, Sally. There we go.
You've already sealed it. He's gone now.
Right, so we'll spirit away quickly to the tavern, and then we will leave it there, I believe.
That's the worst tavern music I've ever heard.
It's the can.
I wish
My point still stands.
Eh.
That's if Top got a tavern for us.
I stole the tavern.
I can believe it.
Tavern.
Tavern! Because Jim, as you say, what do you usually say?
Burn them.
Alright, we'll go with that.
There's always a tavern. Mondays, 8 p.m.
And that's how you advertise. Not that anyone's watching, but hey ho.
Is that how you do it?
No one
I
watches
never
it.
really go
Right, so we call it a night
play
then?
for people to watch. We play it because we want to play it.
Pretty much.
Yep, that'll do. You'll get some more exposition once I've written it.
Right then. Everyone want to say tra before I leave? Close it?
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Tra!
I see you.
Everybody got 4